So now that we've talked a little bit about how to identify what your key differentiators are and how to hone in on which ones matter most to your customer, let's start to think a little bit about how do you quantify your competitive advantage. So one way to think about this is with your North Star metric. That's the one measurement that may be predictive of your company's long-term success. To qualify as a North Star metric, it needs to do three things. It needs to lead to revenue. You want to be a financially sustainable venture. It needs to reflect the customer value, right? Like it needs to be a differentiator that matters to your customer and what they find valuable. And it needs to measure progress, right? How are you making an impact with your solution? So some of the ways that you can think about North Star metrics. So here are a few, energy saved, water usage, lives saved, speed, cost, thinking back to your value proposition, are you better, faster, cheaper than your competitors or alternative solutions? Um, so now that you've started to map that out, we also want you to start thinking about how much better, faster, and cheaper are you? What is the quantitation that goes around your key differentiator? So start to get more specific with the numbers that show up inside of your matrix. Does your competitor's product currently weigh 10 pounds and your product only weighs 5 pounds? So in terms of, how lightweight your product is, you're 50% lighter. Or does your competitor cost $100 and your product costs, $25? In which case, you're 75% cheaper. So start to put some numbers around what your key differentiators are so that you can quantitatively explain just how much better you are. Really get into what are the numbers around your competitive advantage to really drive home the potential impact that you could have.